when I have to like touch it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like I see it going, I'm like, oh. And
Then
you gotta
the
do
smell.
you gotta do this thing with the hashi.
What's
What's up? Hey everyone, welcome back to another fantastic, maybe actually doesn't taste so great episode. We're the hosts. My name's MJ.
My name is Adam.
And today we're gonna be talking about food that we hate.
Yuck.
This is gonna be a good episode, but before we jump into it, everyone, we just like to remind you to please hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel, and even better, leave a comment. And why is this? Some people might be asking. Tell them, Adam.
It actually helps us, the algorithm, the algorithm from YouTube looks at all this engagement and says, wow, this channel's really popular. Maybe we could show it to more people. And then that way we can grow and get bigger as a channel. And maybe even be able to continue even more and do more things. So
Right.
Liking, subscribing, and commenting helps us out.
Great way to support us. So
Yes.
definitely just already. You can just hit it right now.
Yeah.
We'll give you time. So we're going to be talking about food that we hate. Now, in Japan, where we live, if you're new, people love food.
They do.
People love food.
You see it on TV all
Everywhere.
the time.
Food. It's weird because actually there's not too many cooking shows like to teach you how to cook. There are?
There are, but I feel like even if there are, they're just segments on a show. Like
Yes.
in the morning, for example.
Yes.
Before the news happens, there's like a segment.
Yes.
How to cook.
So much.
Nabe.
Oh man. I mean, now that we're getting into it, we could probably have a whole episode just about like food on TV in Japan.
In Japan, yeah.
Because it goes deep.
Oh, yeah.
But I wanted to connect to how in Japan, like everyone loves food. But is there a food you hate? Number one.
Number one.
This isn't a ranking, but natto.
Natto, you're natto
I am not a natto person.
person.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
And now a lot of people are like, oh, it's because of the smell, right? It's like, the smell is one thing.
Yeah.
But for me, what's worse is the stickiness.
Oh.
The slimy neba.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like.
I don't mind eating natto. I don't
Yeah?
mind the smell or the stickiness and having a mouthful of it. It's all fine. Because I do buy it on the regular, and I'll have it with my food sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Like just a cup of natto by itself sometimes even.
Without the rice?
Without the rice. I'll just
Whoa.
eat it like that.
So I would
but it's
say
a
you like
specific brand of natto too.
Yeah, no.
They all don't taste as
And
good
people
for
are like,
you.
well, you gotta try it. You gotta
Yeah,
try it
yeah,
a few
yeah.
times. I've tried it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
When I have to like touch it for whatever reason,
Yeah.
like I see it going, I'm like, oh. And
Then
you gotta
the
do
smell.
You gotta do this thing
thing.
with the hashi.
What's
up?
So
But for me, come on, look at this. And like I'll just see it. I'll just see it like float like and just goes on me. I'm like, great.
That's
I have a
all.
line.
That's all part of the experience. It's a food you gotta experience as well as eat.
It's not a good experience for me.
Yeah. For me, it's like although it is slimy, and I don't like the slime as well, but a lot of people eat okra.
Okay.
Okura.
Yep.
Which is also in North America. It's not specifically Japanese,
True.
but here it's like they have it in a similar style where it's in something and you eat it and it's slimy.
Right.
But I don't like the little seeds inside.
Oh.
Plus the texture of the outside, which is kind of hairy.
Yes.
And then you get the slime. It's too many textures in one. Like natto is just mame, beans, and slime. But okra is like furry skin, beans, slime, and then the taste as well. And I can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Adam, what's another food that's not slimy that you don't like from Japan?
That's not slimy.
Come on.
I mean, the foods that I don't like usually have a strange texture, like Shirako. Have you ever had that?
Yes.
Or sea cucumber? I don't know the name of it.
Yeah.
What's it called? Namako.
Yeah, not the game
Not the
company.
game Namako. And it's really crunchy
It's
and slimy if you make it in a certain way.
Is it crunchy or is it like chewy?
It's chewy crunchy. It's
Chewy
like
crunchy.
eating octopus.
I just look at the creature
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, who thought about eating this? They must have been so hungry. And they must have been so bad at fishing because they were in the
Yeah.
water already. I would see, I'd be like, is that a rock?
Right?
And I don't think there's even like really. I mean, I could be totally wrong just on my own thinking, or I don't think there is any like nutrition
in it.
Really. I don't think it's like it's not good for you. So like, why are you eating it? I think it's a texture thing.
Yeah.
Because that's one big thing in Japan where it's like you ask someone what kind of foods they like.
Right.
They'll say like, I like crunchy things. It's texture, which you can see, and that's what we're talking about, right? Some things that are strange texture for us, and that's why we don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've had that once. Same with the Shirako. I've had maybe like once, and I was like, wow, no more.
Too much.
The Shirako I don't like because of what it is. It's sperm of a fish.
Yeah.
That is not like if you think about that without eating, like without. Okay.
Rewind.
The first time you had Shirako, did you know what it was? Probably not.
Yeah.
And if somebody told you what it was, would that change your mind? In our case, at least for me, I don't know about you.
For me, like, I think
Changed.
It changed, but not in the sense that it changed because of what it is. It just changed because it just added to the thought of eating it. Like, when I ate it the first time, I was like, wow, this is a lot in my mouth right now. Like, the creaminess of it and the texture, but also the look. Before you eat it, it looks like brain.
It looks like brain.
White brain.
Yep.
And then you eat it and you're thinking, if you don't know what it is, you're like, oh wow, I'm eating white brain right now.
Brain, yeah. Well, this is what brain tastes like.
And then I tried to swallow it, and then I feel like a little bit weird in my stomach because of the whole thoughts that are in my mind. On top of that, someone says, hey, you know what you're eating? Done.
Trauma.
Done.
Trauma.
Finish. Like the whole idea of me eating it again is over. Yeah.
And this is a reason why, actually, going on to more food I don't like in Japan, this is why I don't like sea urchin.
Ah, okay.
Uni.
Yeah.
I don't like it because I've heard, I didn't do actually so much research, I heard, though, that it is the reproductive organ of the animal.
Wow. I didn't even know that.
We're running out of time. Adam, what else do you don't like?
The ones that I prefer not to eat, it's not that I don't like them, it's just like I don't like to eat them. Ikura, fish eggs, salmon eggs.
Okay, yep, me too.
Salmon eggs, or any kind of roe, like any kind of fish egg.
For me, the big ones are gross.
The big ones are gross because they have that texture again.
They're popping.
And they're popping in your mouth. And sometimes after you finish eating it, you can find them still stuck, like under your lips and stuff.
That's for like mentaiko tarako. If it's small,
that one too,
then it gets stuck in your teeth, and you can find it right at the end, after you finish all your food.
Again,
a little dessert after. Right? I don't mind that one much, but yeah, ikura is a little too much. But it's funny because that's why people like it.
Because it's
all the explosions.
Potsum.
It's like why we like Pop Rocks in North America.
But they don't do that. When you put a spoonful of ikura in your mouth, they don't go. The only good thing for me is when they pop, I can taste whatever oil is in the ikura, and it reminds me of when I was a child, having to take a spoonful of cod liver oil.
Ooh.
I don't know why. I think it was to help me fight off illness. Old wives' tale maybe, or just my mom, like, you gotta have your cod liver oil.
Whoa.
And I liked having a spoonful of cod liver oil. It wasn't bad for me.
Yeah.
But I remember that taste, and that's what the ikura oil tastes like.
Oh.
Or I don't even know if it's oil. Embryonic fluid.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is just like an egg, and I enjoy eggs.
Me too, right?
Chicken eggs.
Yeah.
All right, another one. Classic, like, when you come to Japan and Japanese people ask you, oh, do you like this food? Can you eat this? Can you eat that?
Right.
Just to let you guys know, we can eat everything.
True.
You should be asking, do you like to eat that?
Right, yeah.
Have you tried that? What did you think?
Right.
Okay, so umeboshi. I don't like it. Why? Too sour, weird kind of crunch to it.
Yeah.
Not my jam.
I agree in a way. Like, I can eat them, right? Like we were saying.
Yeah.
The one I do like, though, is not the sour, salty one.
Oh,
the honey one. Ooh. That is the jam right there. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah?
It's not too sour, but it's sweet.
Okay, yeah.
So
I've
maybe
heard
you
about
want to
that.
try those ones.
Yes, I've heard
I could just go all day.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, I mean, we don't have even time for other types of food that we don't like. But in Japan, is that it?
So far, I think. Those are the ones that really stand out and have an impact.
Oh,
you got one?
I don't like enoki. The mushrooms, the really thin,
the thin ones?
long white ones.
Oh, really?
hate those.
Why?
Because they get stuck in my teeth. Like in between my teeth. Anything that's going to get stuck in my teeth like that.
No, thank you.
Nita.
Anita, yeah.
Popcorn.
Okay.
Has a possibility of getting stuck in my teeth
Yeah.
and being there for a while, like as I'm trying to finish the rest of the meal, but I'm like, this is like bothering me so much. I have to go to the bathroom to get it out. I don't like it.
Ah, okay.
So that's one I don't like. Not because of the taste, but because of what
How
can
troublesome
happen.
it is.
It can be
Yeah.
troublesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't like mushrooms before actually, but since coming to Japan, like there's so many of them.
Yeah.
There's such a variation that it's not bad.
Hey, there you go. Well, all right, everyone. That's all the time we have for this episode.
Yeah.
Talking about foods that we don't like,
Yep.
specifically from Japan. Let us know in the comments down below if you agree with us on any of these foods, if you also don't like them, why don't you like them, or you can tell us what kind of foods that you don't like from overseas, different countries.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, everyone, don't forget to also like and subscribe. And hey, if you're on SNS, recommend to a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can just go on SNS and see us there on our different channels. We got a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok as well.
Yeah, we do. Haha.
Haha.
All right. Again, that's it. We'll see you on the next step.